Welcome back everyone to our series on how to maximize your results if you only have one pair of dumbbells. We're going to go over how exercise variation can help. I'm going to show you the example today of doing different types of split squats and lunges. So first off here is a regular goblet position split squat. I take my split stance, I go directly down and up, completely vertical. Both knees are bending and I'm holding the dumbbell up towards my chest. A second variation is doubling up. That obviously adds more weight, but it's usually a variation that you can do more weight in because it also balances the weight a little bit better between the posterior chain and the front. If there's something front loaded like a goblet squat, you have a lot more of the quads and the abs working, whereas if you have something that's side loaded or back loaded, it's going to be a little more balanced between quads and hamstrings. Now we have another variation of the split squat here where I'm holding both dumbbells in the shoulder rack position. That's pretty challenging also on the upper back and the arms to hold yourself into position with those dumbbells. They want to pull you forward and down, but you can't let it. That's another great example of a balanced lower body exercise that also challenges the upper body. Next up, we're going into forward lunges in the goblet position. So I'm holding the weight again up to my chest and I'm doing a forward lunge. So a lunge is different than a split squat because you have either forwards or backwards momentum. So you're decelerating and it's a little bit of a different movement. It's also usually more quad based because it's more about bending the knees, and you'll notice that your knees get closer to your toes or past your toes as well. Now I'm doing it again with both dumbbells. Now again, the difference between this variation and a goblet squat is that you can load this heavier than a goblet lunge or a goblet split squat. Once again, a goblet position focuses more on the anterior, the front side of the body, so that would be quads and core, compared to a side-loaded or rear-loaded position where that focuses a little more balance between the quads, the hamstrings, the glutes, the core, all that stuff. Here we've got two dumbbell reverse lunges. And these are probably the most knee-friendly versions of a lunge. So if you're suffering from knee pain, you probably shouldn't be doing forward lunges, especially if you feel it during that exercise. So doing a reverse lunge will take a lot of pressure and strain off of the front of the knee. So try that instead, or just don't do lunges at all if you have knee pain and seek out a professional for help. We recommend getting in touch with one of us at Clearcut Fitness. We can figure out which variations are best suited for you and which exercises you should and shouldn't be doing until you can do them properly, load them up so you get nice and strong and get your results. All right, everyone, that was 9 different variations of exercises for lunges and split squats that you can do with just one pair of dumbbells. Now, to wrap it all up, the reason why exercise variation is so important is for a few reasons. One, so that you don't mentally get bored and you're stimulated doing something different every month or every few workouts or whenever you feel like it. The second main reason is that it actually makes a difference physiologically. If you do a different movement pattern that works slightly different percentages of each muscle, you're going to get a new stimulus. Your body's going to have to work a little bit harder and you're likely going to be a little bit sore the next time. Let's go over why exercise variation is so helpful. Number 1, it helps you increase strength because you're getting stronger in different positions. Number 2, it helps decrease risk of injury during your workout because you're not putting the same amount of stress on the same muscles and the same joints in the same positions over and over. Number 3, it helps you burn more calories. So if you're looking for fat loss, it's actually going to help you because your body has to work a little bit harder in positions that it's not accustomed to yet. Number 4, it's just plain old more fun, switching it up. And even though it's so similar, it's different enough that you get to focus mentally on something else.